Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. I love how this is the deck that managed to get itself a bunch of pirates, and it's the one that has no cannons. Awesome. So yeah, as I said before, I think that my success is going to be pretty heavily reliant on how well I use that crazy weapon oil. It's expensive. The creature targeting part is random. You have to have a weapon. Making a weapon doesn't count for combo. You probably needed to have the weapon in advance, or you wouldn't be able to afford it. But I do have 2 Assassin's Blades, and late game, Assassin's Blade, play the oil. That's 9 mana, and there's a 6 attack blade. You know, we don't want you in the starting hand. I guess the rest of you can stay, even though the one-eyed cheat is not likely to work out well. Oh, Vanish. That's what I need early game. Awesome. Squelch! I always forget there's a mushroom over there. Not that it's particularly exciting. So, I could play him to get him killed, or I could coin out the one-eyed cheat to get him killed. I guess if I coin out the cheat, I'm forcing him to kill, but no, I think I'm going to save this stuff in my hand. Probably dumb. I do have a backstab to cover my ass. Weapon plus backstab, take out most enemies. Oh, he's just hitting me with that, so, yeah. I mean, he would have just killed whichever guy I put out. It would have accomplished very little. And I didn't want to spend my coin on getting out him. That's interesting. So I've got, like, all my pirates here. I'm not going to be oiling anytime soon, so I am going to hit him once. But next turn, I could play him, which is not a great, fantastic play. But I could play the cheat and the deckhand and attack with the deckhand. And, of course, if I play the cheat first, he will gain stealth. Innervate. That's not a good sign.
Where shall I strike?
That is a large druid. He did go attack mode, which could work out to my benefit, for sure. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go cheat, deckhand. We're going to remember to backstab first. Kill. There goes your innervate for 4 damage. I hope you're happy. And we're not going to stab, because we might need that thing later. So, I mean, he's a 4-1. He's still, what's he going to do? He's going to attack once and then die. So, he's kind of good if you have a buttload of pirates. I'm not sure that he's really worth that much to me. Although, I could attack and then cast the Corsair, and then he would gain stealth again, which is the point. Is to keep casting pirates, then he's relatively safe. It's not going to work out the way I want it to, though. Now, I could hit that and then stab it and play, which I'd take 3 damage, but I would get rid of that guy. I think that's probably worthwhile. And then I can coin out the Spiteful Smith, who's pretty beefy. So let's do that. I didn't care that much about the cheat anyway. I coin out the Spiteful Smith, and if he gets triggered, if his Enrage is going on, I might be able to get out a very cheap Corsair, which would be cool. Or I could always play the Assassin's Blade, and then play the Corsair for cheap as well. Not in the same turn next turn, but we'll see.
Shall not fall.
Oh, he's mooning me. Awesome. Ambusher. He's pretty kick-ass, but I don't think he's what we want right now. Could play the Arcane Nullifier and just attack. I could play the dagger, hit this guy. I take 3 damage from that. It's not my favorite move. Next turn I'd be able to play the Assassin's Blade and play him. I could just use a regular dagger, stab him to get rid of his bubble, kill him, which reduces this guy to 3 hit points, which is not good, but it would enrage my dagger, and then I get to play this guy for free. I guess that's not bad. Should probably do that. This doesn't use a use off my Assassin's Blade, because it doesn't need to. I'm taking a lot of damage now. But I do get a cheap Corsair, so whoop-de-doo. He may or may not be able to protect this guy. I mean, he'll probably just get wrathed or something. Because that would be awesome. This almost happens not long after I get a haircut. My hair is like Wolverine. It really wants to just like in the side area. It's stupid. Doesn't grow the way I want it to. Okay, so we have him. We have the Sharp Sword oil, but we don't have anything we can remotely cast to do that. So that's not going to work out quite right. This guy kicks both my guys' asses. Like, I would have to stab him and attack with this just to get through. I could do that and then cast the Nullifier to protect my smith and then make a new dagger. So I guess I'm probably doing that and taking even more damage. Awesome. The Vanish wasn't looking like it was going to work out terribly well. Nullify. I need to start attacking him with my daggers and not, like, attacking enemies all the time because it's killing my ass. Ooh. So what's up? You've got a whole 3-2. He doesn't fight very well against the Nullifier without some help. You want to get rid of this guy because he's giving me a lot of free weapon power-up. Weapon power-up could get even worse. You have no idea. I need to draw something cheap that I can play with the Sharp Sword oil. Oh, the Starfall hurts. It doesn't quite finish him, though. Oh, wait, the Kung Fu does. Okay. Yeah, that hurt. I'll give you that. That was painful. So I've got him, which I could cast with the Sharp Sword oil, but I wouldn't get his combo, which is not great. I think the thing to do is definitely play him. And then I'm pretty close to being able to do the combo with this. I think I'm just going to play him and... Do I want to SI7? It would give me another guy in play, which would be pretty good. You know what? I think I'm going to do that. Because it's got this extra annoyance factor and possibly value to me that, sure, you can kill him and his drawback will return this to my hand, but you don't really want to return the SI7 agent to my hand necessarily. And I want to get him a little lower, because if I can get the 6-attack Assassin's Blade going, I just want to hit him, and have him die. I have a Vanish to help protect my strategy of stabbing things. Vanish noticeably doesn't return giant poisoned Assassin's Blades to Honor's hands. Okay, so he's got Tonto there. Not great. We're an Infiltrator. Fair enough. Power of the Wild. Oh, that sucks. That is not as good. I could play this and trigger the Sharp Sword oil, which could go different ways. The problem is it's +3 attack. It would be on him. He's just going to die when he does that and bounce this guy. And on him, it's not enough to take that out. Meanwhile, even my thing wouldn't be enough to take that out, unfortunately. I don't have enough mana to vanish and then replay him, so that's not great. If I attack with him first, he's going to die. I won't get to use him again. There are a lot of problems with this particular situation. It's all completely not the way I want it to be. What to do?
Many options.
Damn it. think my plan is a crappy plan. I wasn't kidding. Yeah. Time ran out on my attacking, but I gained the health back. I told you it was a crappy plan. I just didn't like that situation. I don't know how big that bear is. Like, if he can't... He won't have a power of the wild, so I can possibly stab the bear to death with Super Stabber. Although, there's a severe problem with that, and I'm still taking horrendous damage. If he goes with no taunt, I can start beating his face in, but I'm going to get my ass kicked. And of course, I need to have a minion out to buff, so that's really not going to work out too well. Molten Giant, that could work okay with my suicidal stabbing plans. And that, yeah, I'm not doing anything too exciting, am I? I could put out the Assassin's Blade early and start stabbing him for less. He's probably going to kill my ambusher anyway. I can play the ambusher, shoot him for 2, stab him for 1, and then, yeah, it's not working out too well. Whatever I do, it doesn't work out quite right. You know what? Maybe I will just Assassin's Blade and hit him.
So many.
I'm wasting a use of the thing, but I gotta weigh it against the chances something bad happens to it, and just like the amount of time it takes to do all my stabbing. I think I just don't know how to play this deck well enough. This deck is complicated. It is not easy mode. My opponents keep trying to, I don't know, like stop me or something. By playing him alone, though, he has no drawback, which is a plus. If I take a bunch of damage, the Molten Giant can come out. Now that I have the weapon already, I can play a cheaper minion, get the Sharp Sword on him. Oh, this is not good. Not good. Betrayal isn't going to really do that much for me, is it? Although it could trigger this. Betrayal. If I hit him, this guy's going to become free. That is a factor. This is going to be an interesting turn. Because I have enough mana to Betrayal, SI7 him, then Sharp Sword Oil, which will boost this up to 6 attack, so I can finish him. I guess our turn's all planned out. This is gonna hurt so much. Ow. I'm gonna be very nearly dead.
This guy's toast.
But my position's gonna be a little crazy.
Here we go.
So, let's see how this druid is in the direct damage category, because if he can just hit me for 7, he wins. If he can't hit me for 7, he's got to do something impressive. He does still have Taunt Bear. I can't be attacking through Taunt Bear. It doesn't work anymore. I need my guys to kill Taunt Bear. So if he can play Taunt Bear and get rid of this guy, he won't be in too bad a shape. Look, it's Taunt Bear. Never saw that coming. But now what? Healing Touch, okay. Interesting. Drawing this out is probably bad for me. Okay, what do we got? Nerubian Egg. That might have been good before instead of him. Whatever, I needed his 2 damage to do the thing. Okay, so I could trade him for that, keep this guy at full health, hit for 14. Or I could hit that, and this guy would still be alive at 4 health. I mean, this guy would still be alive. This guy would be at 4 health. I would only hit for 12, but I would have all my guys. That seems slightly better. Alright, we'll try it. If he gets, like, bit or swiped or something, it's going to be unfortunate. We're stabbing as hard as we can. Okay, you only need 6 damage now. If you have a Rocketeer or whatever, that thing, to hit me for 5, you can just Kung Fu me to death. Noyatron is going to stop a horrendous amount of damage, believe it or not. You're going to keep Kung Fuing me. You're hoping to draw a Rocketeer, possibly, or that spell, or... Wait, what?
I can see.
I was committing suicide. I don't know that it was over. A Noyatron might have screwed me there. Like, yeah, I had a pretty scary position, but I had not won yet. Maybe he didn't have anything good coming, I don't know, but... I would have said that game was not over yet. Oh well. Free win, I guess? I did have one really scary turn. There were a lot of double-edged swords going around. There's like a double-edged sword in each hand.
Watch your back.
Do we want the early game betrayal? We don't want this early game. We don't want him. Keep the early game betrayal, because it could get worse if I don't have it. This is a paladin. I don't even know. I guess we'll keep it. Probably a bad idea. We got some 4s. We got a slow start. Okay, so he's got that. That's not great. I can play the cheat. Cheat might be okay against that. Why not? Rather have strong bad. Okay. I'll take it. Mech Warper is potentially dangerous. I could play my SI7 agent without his thing. And I think I better, because he does technically beat that. And I don't want to be sitting here with nothing out while he plays maybe more mechs. He might want to keep this guy alive because his ability seems cool. And that might leave him open to betrayal. Now, not with this guy in the middle, though. Not going to betrayal very effectively. Take your sharp sword oil. So I could hit this and then stab it. And that would be pretty good. You could trade one of these guys to kill him. It'd be unpleasant, but it would prevent this from going off. The problem is if I do that, I can't do anything good, and betrayal is really useless on this. Right at this moment. Although wait, if I hit that and then stab it, then I could betrayal one of the other guys and hit one for 2, which is also not all super impressive, is it?
Many options.
Or I could just ignore that stuff and play like a Yeti. Now, would the Nullifier mess him up more than the Yeti? Because this guy would be down to 2 health. But the Nullifier doesn't one-shot those guys, but they might all get softened up. Probably dumb, but I'm going to play the Nullifier. Taunt control. Ah! That is what I wanted not to happen. Damn it. Anyway, if he plays a guy on either side, I could potentially betrayalify. Or I can kill this and have him collapse inward if that was better. The betrayal would make him bigger, so that's not great. I could play this, stab this thing, and just go for it. I think that's probably the move.
Here we go.
These trogs, though, like, this thing is badass. I mean, it's not like it's purely better than the Yeti. There's a nice advantage to the Yeti having 4 attack and not having to worry about what your opponent does, but I don't know, man.
What does the future hold?
What does the fox say again? How much would Vanish hurt him? It would put a lot of stuff back in his hand. It was 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 12 mana worth of stuff in his hand, and he's only going to have 6. It would avoid the secret. I could just hit him for 3 and do that. Like, that's kind of crap, but he's got a big army out. If I want to kill his army, I can betrayal this guy, and it would kill these two, but it would give him a secret. It would give me back 5 health, which is okay. This could then kill that, maybe, but it would probably kill him because he's worse. But this guy is going to get bigger from it, and like, I don't know, whatever. I think I might just hit him and vanish. Killing this might be good, though. I could stab this, and then hit him and vanish. He won't get his health back.
Here we go.
Not the best vanish ever, but I don't think it's the worst. Again, I just gave him 11 mana worth of stuff in his hand. He only has 6 to cast it, whereas I didn't have much of it.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Yeah. I've got egg, so I could egg sharp sword oil, but then it would give this guy a lot. Plus, I don't have a knife right now. Having a knife would be a plus. So, I can just play a bunch of fat. Let's play a bunch of fat. Doesn't grow him. Yeah.
Behold the might of the storm wind.
Okay, well that's pretty miserable. I will give you that. So, if I betrayed him, it would do 2 damage to this. Now, if I betrayed him, is he going to get the buff first, and then it goes off? I'm thinking not. If it did, it makes a huge difference, though, because he would then kill this, and that would be awesome. I don't think it's going to work like that, though. Need to have a knife out so I can sharp sword. That would give me a 4 attack weapon, which would be pretty good. That's like 6 mana. Like, I could do that with the egg. I could even guarantee the egg got the bonus. Not sure how good it is, though. Alright, this is pretty dumb. Let's try this. I don't think it works that way. It does work that way. That is pretty awesome. What? That is confusing. Oh my god, it gave him more... Oh, god damn it. I'm so messed up now. Oh, I wasn't able to get her targeting the Yeti in time either. The fact that... Oh. Wow. I messed that up pretty impressively. That was good. Go dagger, auto barber, sharp sword oil, and it would not give me enough bonus. Although, actually, it would go on one of these guys. I would be able to get through that. It just might not be good. Oh, man. This is such a mess. Oh, I messed it all up. It also might give the bonus to that, which would be horrible. Don't give it to the barber. Okay. So if he's even bigger now, he's got to go. Wait, if I hit him with this, I'm going to be so boned. Although I would be able to play this guy. Everything is messed up forever and always. I never know what I'm doing. I'm going to get murdered by this thing. I don't have enough attack on him to kill it, so I guess we're going to take 1 billion damage. It'll be really easy to kill me. But boy, if you don't do a trick with him and kill me, just Blessing a King's this, he wins. Or that. There were a lot of ways.
What does the future
That turn I screwed up did not help.
Powering up. Portals online.
Having that extra 4/4 out, I'm pretty sure would have let me get through that without hitting the 10/5. Whatever. I don't know. Not doing so great, but I have 3 wins. You never know, it could go even further, but 3 wins is not that bad. We'll see if I can figure out what the hell I'm doing and salvage it next time. Put the hammer down on that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonet Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.